we finally know how the Trinity Doctrine came into the church. It took several years of research, but we found the evidence. PHILO'S quotes on the Trinity. Philo of Alexandria was a first-century Greek philosopher who, while meditating, had a soul revelation. I have also, on one occasion, heard a more ingenious train of reasoning from my own soul, which was accustomed frequently to be seized with a certain divine inspiration. Philo of Alexandria wrote also, "It told me that in the one living and true God there were two supreme and primary powers." Philo commented on Genesis 1:26, and he said, "And he would not err who should raise the question why Moses attributed the creation of man alone, not to one creator, as he did that of other animals, but to several." Concerning Genesis 1:26 that says, "Let us make man in our image," he wrote, which expression shows an assumption of other beings to himself as assistants. He commented on Genesis 18, where God appears to Abraham, and he wrote, "The one in the middle is the Father of the universe, who in the sacred scriptures is called by his proper name, I am that I am, and the beings on each side are those most ancient powers which are always close to the living God." He wrote about these three persons, therefore the middle person of the three, being attended by each of his powers as by bodyguards, a vision at one time of one being, and at another time of three. The word to Philo was another God, for it is impossible that anything mortal should be made in the likeness of the Most High God, the Father of the universe, but it could only be made in the likeness of the second God, who is the word of the other. This he spoke about the logos of philosophy. He also wrote about wisdom as being one of the beings in Proverbs 8. Accordingly, wisdom is represented by someone of the beings of the divine company, as speaking of herself in this manner: "God created me as the first of his works, and before the beginning of time did he establish me." God and his two powers were equal, according to Philo of Alexandria, that he might show that the most ancient powers of the living God are equal. There is a connection now with the apostolic and Ante-Nicene fathers. Commanded to baptize in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Ghost, not unto one person having three names, nor unto three persons who became incarnate, but unto three possessed of equal honor. Ignatius of Antioch, taking from Philo. God, word, and wisdom, according to Philo, he wrote, "For thus God allotted 3 days to eternity before the appearance of the Son being an imitation of eternity, and time and eternity being the two primary powers of the living God." This was taken up by the Ante-Nicene fathers. The connection, Theophilus of Antioch. In like manner, also the 3 days which were before the luminaries are types of the Trinity of God and his word and his wisdom. First man to coin the word Trinity, Theophilus of Antioch, Ante-Nicene Fathers, page 101. Some say the Trinity came from the Bible. Others say it came from Plato. Still others say it came from Babylon. Now you have the most accurate information. Philo plus the Catholic Fathers equals Trinity.